this one instead. Facilitating change, connecting relationships, divine alignment, awakening intuition, connecting, relieving pain, fear. Let me know if y'all can hear it, the music. Hey Brittany, how are you? I think I may be shadow banned again, which is very annoying, but it's okay. What is this? Oh, I'm like, what are these new things they added? There's more things. What is this? Wow. I can do other stuff. What is this? I'm afraid to touch it. Oh, now I gotta think of something I want to put. Okay, I'll turn up a little bit more. If you have my post notifications on, did you get a notification today? I have a new video up. Okay, that's good. Yeah, no, that's too loud. I feel like maybe they're just having one of those moments because it's okay. But y'all like the live for me. That helps. Share the live. That helps. I'm eating something I'm not supposed to be eating. I don't like that I still can't comment. Yes, turn on notifications, please. Sometimes you may have to check and see if your app needs to be updated. That could help. I'm not sure, but you could try it. I'm glad that you feel motivated and enlightened, Henry. That's good. Okay. I have the music playing. I just turn it down because when the sound picks up, it's too loud. Hold on, let me close this bathroom door real quick. Hold on. So I guess some of y'all can hear it, some of y'all can't. I always think I got something in my face. But yeah, right now I'm playing my usual, which is the solfeggio frequencies. He has 9 different ones that do 9 different things. So you can look that up on YouTube, and if you want to listen to it while you sleep, you can find one that has like a black screen. I'm trying to see if a few more people will come in before I kind of start, but you guys know I'm always open for like questions. If you have questions, go for it. I have a headache right now, but it's not too bad right now. Somebody comment like the live so I can pin your comment, please. I don't know if it's too loud, y'all. I just keep on adjusting it, but y'all let me know if it's too loud. I feel like it's loud. Let me get a little sticky. I give Aaliyah vibes. Y'all be saying I look like 10 different ladies, I swear. Like, I've been told I look like a lot of different people, and I don't look like any of those people. I don't think I look like anyone. The closest thing you'll find somebody that looks like me is my daughter. That's it. I just said I'm listening to the solfeggio frequencies. I just said that. There's only 9 of them. 9 specific ones. You can Google it or you can go on YouTube. Thank you. I like when I see people who I've seen since like day 1. So shout out to my OGs. Oh, it's too loud. Okay, I'm gonna turn it down one more time. Then I'm not gonna touch it again. Sorry, y'all, I'm trying to write real fast. Thank y'all for liking the live. I think I need one more. Okay. All right, so I wanted to wait till more people come in, but I think I could be shadow banned. That happens sometimes, so it is what it is. I feel like for the next couple of days, I want to talk about this. And I also want you guys' feedback, so you let me know if these are things that you have been doing, if it's something you've been struggling with. Do you need help? Do you need tips on this? But just a lot of my new people, honestly, it seems like, not necessarily the OGs, but my new people seem to be struggling with manifestation and like apparently putting out the intention of the life they want, but it's not happening in the physical. And I know I've been gone for a little while, so I haven't really talked about like, transmutation, like transmuting energy, purging, and like alchemy as a whole. Okay. So I'm gonna try to make it as simple as possible. If you need a pen and paper, now is the time, okay? Or if you have an iPhone, you can just type it into your notes, whatever works for you. But I would definitely write some of this stuff down. A lot of this stuff is going to be a given, but I want you guys to really think about if you are, number one, holding on to habits or people or things that you know you need to get rid of. Because a lot of y'all can be very stubborn and you refuse to remove people from your life that you know do not need to be there. They're taking up too much space and your energy, and it's blocking things from coming in because whoever this person is, whoever these people are, cannot go with you to your next level. You're asking for these big things, these great things, but these people can't go with you. And then a lot of times y'all will say things like, oh, what if it's somebody that you have to deal with? Just because you have to deal with someone, whether it's work or you got like a co-parenting situation or mom or dad or whatever, does not mean that you have to give these people your energy. You have to be aware of your own energy. You got to get inside your own body, okay? These people may be in your life, but I promise you there's ways that they can stop taking up so much space, and that may come with you setting boundaries with these people. Open your mouth and speak up. Set a boundary and let them know, hey, I can only deal with you this way. I can't deal with you the way I was dealing with you before, or we're gonna have to do things like this. If you need a mediator, if it's that serious, do that. But there are ways, and sometimes even you holding on to resentment. Like if somebody in your life did something to you and you have not spoken up about it, you're holding on to their energy because you have not exercised your throat chakra, you haven't spoken up and said your piece, and now that's taking up so much room in your own life, in your head. So especially for my ladies, I would say it's really, really important, and I don't want to make it a man or a woman thing, but it's just really, really important for us to use our voice, because we live in a world where they try to silence women a lot. And men, it's a little bit different. They don't silence y'all, but y'all choose to, and I mean choose to remain silent because the world has made you feel like you're not allowed to express your emotions. But as a grown man, you know that's not true. So I just want men to stop using that as your crutch and go heal from that, because you are allowed to have a voice. You are allowed to be emotional, but you have to decide to. You can't keep holding on to well, they don't let men, blah, blah. That's not true. You know that. So for you, if you know that, but you decide, I'm still not going to speak up. I'm still not going to heal from this. I'm still going to hold on to, bottle up my emotions. That's a choice because you're a grown man. Okay. So, number one, remove anything, anyone, any habits that could keep you from moving into your next life. Don't settle. Like, a lot of times we feel like we have to settle out of guilt and loyalty. For what? If something is not making you happy, whether it's a job, a person, or whatever, do not settle there. Because basically what you're saying and what you're telling God, the universe, and like life, you're putting out the energy that you don't deserve more because you have decided to settle for this for whatever reason that you came up with in your head. You're putting out the energy that you don't deserve more than that. The moment, and I know women have a problem with this, settling in jobs and careers, and not really my generation. I'm Gen Z. We gonna leave in a second. We gonna leave in about soon as something don't feel right, we out. So I don't know if it's really like a generational thing, but nonetheless, do not settle because you gotta understand. We talk about energy. Energy is everything. Don't put out the energy that you don't deserve more. If you want to show God and show the universe that you deserve more, stop settling in places. For what? You don't have to do that. Like, all that stuff that we convince ourselves that we should be doing because it's the right thing to do. What about you and your life? Do you want to die like miserable and just full of resentment because you didn't go after what you really wanted and you didn't take a chance on yourself because you were worried about, because you let guilt get in the way of that or whatever? Like, just don't even allow people around you, because sometimes even people around you will make you feel like you're supposed to be doing X, Y, and Z. What do you want to do? What would make you happy? Stop allowing other people's feelings and emotions dictate your life and what you want to do. As I promise you, one day you're going to wake up and you're going to hate these people and you're going to hate yourself because you listened to them when you shouldn't have. And habits as well. Write down, like, even make a list. Write down a list of people that you need to get rid of, like, seriously, or people you need to give less energy to. And then also write down a list of habits. What are some habits that you have? When you close your eyes and you think of the person that you want to be, do they do these things that you're doing? Or are they doing other things? Are they exercising? Are they reading? Are they gardening? Are they painting? Are they, I don't know, I just thought about pop-up shops. Are they doing like pop-up shops and putting their name out there? Are they in the studio consistently? Are they saving their money? Not making excuses about what they can't afford and just making sure that they cut back on expenses and save their money? Like, what is this person, your higher self, doing? How are they acting? How are they moving? So that would be the first thing. Second thing, and this is in no particular order, but the next thing I wrote down is daydreaming, which sounds kind of crazy, but every night before I go to bed, y'all, like, I just daydream and think about the life, like my dream life. That's like my favorite thing to do is like daydream. And I have literally daydreamed about things that happen in real life. So I've spent my energy thinking about stuff and just imagining, because the mind is very powerful. And when you daydream, it's almost like you can go into some sort of trance and you kind of feel like you're there in that moment. Like, you feel like you're really there experiencing what you're daydreaming about, which is good because feelings are magnetic, right? So you're pulling it to you, I know I can't talk. Pulling the opportunity to you. You're pulling that life to you with your energy, especially if you know and understand and affirm to yourself, like, my energy is that powerful. So what I think, therefore I am. And that's just period. What I'm thinking about, that's me. Whatever you think in a thought form can be manifested in a physical form. That is a fact, okay? We don't even need to get into that. If you have a question about that, you can ask me. But my OGs already know. We already talked about that. So y'all should already know. Like, that's just period. There is no denying that, good or bad. Okay, so daydream, that's self-explanatory. Daydream every night before you go to bed. Okay, get off your phone and just think about the life that you want. It's so fun, at least for me. It's so fun to just think about me living my best life. I think it's fun. Next thing that you could do, and it kind of goes with the first one, do like write or script. And scripting is basically like you writing down something like it already happened. Like, for example, you can write down what would be the best day of your life. Write it down like it already happened. Like, write it down like to yourself. Like, I would say, hey Sydney, today you woke up and you got ready with Callie and y'all decided to go get breakfast. Y'all had on really cute outfits. Y'all went to go get breakfast. You went to breakfast and somebody paid for y'all's meal, which was so sweet. Y'all ate really good. Then y'all went shopping. You went shopping and you had like a $5,000 shopping spree. Like, just whatever you say, but say it like it already happened. That's scripting. Or just write down what your dream life looks like. That's pretty self-explanatory. That's pretty easy. A lot of people do vision boards also. I use Pinterest as a vision board, but if you need something to look at all the time, obviously just go ahead and do it the old-fashioned way, which is you getting a, what's it called? A whiteboard and printing or cutting out pictures and putting it on the whiteboard, okay? Hold on one second, y'all. I'll be right back. Okay, my bad. Okay, y'all, do not spam the chat. Because I'm going to put you on timeout. Like, member or no member, do not spam the chat, y'all. Because if you do spam the chat, I'm going to have to block you. Like, it doesn't even matter. But I'm going to see if you guys have any questions about anything that I've said, then let me know. If you are just now joining the live, then rewind it. Dealing with jealousy is the hardest. I feel like Willow, it can be, but it just depends on how you want to perceive it and how the jealousy is taking form. Like, if people are like literally just attacking you in real life out of jealousy, that can definitely be hard to deal with. But if you're perceiving it, like if you just are picking up on jealous energy or whatever, you're perceiving it in a bad way, I get that. Like, I feel like if you have a good heart, jealousy can be a hard thing to deal with, but you can also use it and kind of transmute that jealous energy to kind of fuel you. Because if somebody is sending you that energy or being jealous of you or whatever, that says a lot about you, okay? It just does, and it just all depends on how you choose to look at it. Like, yeah, it does suck. It does. But try to look at it differently. Like, if people are jealous, this for a reason. That means you're doing something correct. I can promise you that, okay? There's a lot of people out here who people are just not jealous of at all. And not saying that if they're not jealous of you, like, you got to think, as a jealousy is a human emotion. It's natural for like every single person in this live, including myself, we have felt the energy of jealousy. But there's a difference between like you're jealous in a malicious way and jealous and like, oh my God, she got the shoes that I want. I'm so jealous. Like, there's a difference between that type of jealousy and you like, ugh, I hate him. Like, he's everything I want to be. I hate him. That's like almost envy. So there's levels to it, but everyone has felt that in your life because it's a human emotion. It's natural to be jealous, but yeah, you just got to let it feel you, okay? Because it can sometimes it can bother you it can bother you if you think too much into it, because especially if you're someone who has dealt with jealousy for a long time, like your whole life, even by people like in your family, people that were supposed to love you the most. And it's like, dang, like, can I just meet one person who's not like that? Can I just meet one? Just like, again, it gets old after a while, because it's like, all right, like, can y'all please stop? Like, what do you want me to do? Because it's a lot of times people be jealous of you about things you can't even control, and it's like, I don't know. Don't even get me started. But I feel you. Just let it fuel you. Okay, let it fuel you. What if they always had your back though? Like, I feel like I'm supposed to cut my brother off, but we always fight to. Why do you feel like you need to cut your brother off? Let me know. I gotta know why. I need to know why you feel like that first. What? Paul, what are you saying? I'll be saying some crazy stuff. But if you guys have any questions about anything that I was talking about earlier, it's a good time to ask. No questions is still a good thing, because that means you guys understand. But even if you have another question about something that's not this topic, then let me know. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to say. I gotta keep it short and simple. I noticed with some people, I gotta keep it short. He is the lifestyle I want to leave. Oh, he's a bad influence. Oh, I feel you. When it comes, see, that's family. So I feel like when it comes to family, just be honest, be straight up. Let him know. I feel like I'm just tell him you want, and he may not take it well. And just don't allow his words and how he takes it to affect you to the point where you're questioning what you already said you wanted for you in your life. He may not take it well, but I feel like honest, you, if you choose to, if you don't have to, say something to him and just be like, I want better for my life. I don't feel like you are a good influence for me. I still love you, but I gotta love you from a distance right now because I'm trying to get somewhere. And, ooh, my eye's twitching. And when I get there, maybe I can pull you back up. But I can't let you hold me back from where I'm going. Dealing with narcissist individuals. My energy is so different towards narcissists now. Like, I'm not even passionate about it how I used to be, like telling y'all how to destroy them, which I know how to destroy them, but it's just like, I have gone through so much with narcissistic people. It's just, I look at them so differently. They're not even worth my energy. I just don't care. Like, you either got to get to the point where you're so fed up, or you just have to, one, understand narcissists need an energy supply. They need energy to feed off of. They don't care what it is, whether you're crying, whether you're mad, angry, whether it's good energy that you're giving them. They just need your energy. They need it. They're like energy vampires, or like blood suckers. They need your energy. The best way to destroy them is to stop giving them your energy. It's really as simple as that. Even if you're having a conversation with them, you have to learn how to speak to people and not actually give them your energy. You may have a boss that's a narcissist, and maybe you have to stay at that job right now. And there's no way that you can quit right now. So you gotta beat them at their own game. Kill them with kindness. It doesn't mean you have to be loving and sweet and buy them gifts or anything like that. It just means that don't allow them to see that they are in control of your energy by invoking some type of emotion out of you. Don't allow them to get you angry, sad, upset, or nothing. Stand in your power and make sure that you know you are in control. I'm in control. You can't get me upset. You can't make me sad. You can't make me anything. Anything that I do, I'm doing because that's what I want to do. And I made a conscious decision to do it. You have no control over me. I'm just dropping stuff everywhere. We stay away from haters. I'll try. They always find me though. I'll try to stay away best I can. Haters like me for some reason. True stings, but it's necessary. Yeah, it is. How to date a girl? What should I prepare? How old are you? That's what I want to know. I want to know how old you are. If you can answer that, I'll answer your question. Why do y'all always come in here and ask me that? Do you support the LGBTQ? Does it matter? Who cares if I don't support them or not? Like, why does that matter? The answer is yes, but I don't like when y'all ask me that question. Like, I do support. I support the movement 100%. I remember when I was a senior in high school, I think is when they legalized same-sex marriage, and I just thought that was so weird. It took them that long to do that. Like, that's so weird. But still, who cares what I think? I feel like a lot of people, y'all need to stop asking that question. Like, that's not a question you should be asking anybody. Like, who cares? If they don't, screw them. That's not your people. If they do, okay, just because somebody supports the LGBTQ doesn't mean they're a good person. Like, I just feel like people base too much around that. Like, who cares? I'm a guy. I like to wear women's blue jeans. Is that okay? If it's okay with you. I feel like I accept things too quickly. Why? You can write that in your journal. Write down why am I too upset? Why am I too accepting of things? Why do I accept things too quickly? This has been a September to remember. I hope everyone is doing well. It really, really has. And it's almost out of here. And I'm excited for October. And y'all, we have 3 more months. I'm gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry, y'all. Nope. If I think about it, I'm gonna cry. We have 3 more months, y'all. I think that's beautiful. How would you convince a person you really love that has turned envious that you love them and their acts are hurting you? I have a mixed emotions about that because I'm not the type of person who likes explaining myself to people who know they're being hurtful. Like, so that's hard to answer because I don't want to give y'all, I don't want to give you the wrong advice and tell you not to speak up, because this person may be doing it unintentionally. But I will just tell you this. You tell them one time. Tell them one time without malicious intent, just straight up with love. Tell them, have a sit down conversation with them exactly how you feel and exactly what they're doing and how it is hurting you one time. After that, if they continue to do it, you have to remove yourself if you can, or only deal with them a certain way, because I just feel like as adults, one, nobody has time for people, especially in this day and age, to be having people in their life who are causing problems when the world has enough problems. It's already too much going on. The food, the price of the food, the grocery store is too high. Gas is high. Freaking government is about to shut down. Like, it's a lot going on. They're targeting our children. There's a lot going on with the school system right now. There's a lot going on in the world. Nobody has time to, like, if you got people around you, the people around you don't need to be causing issues. I always say they don't gotta kiss your ass. They don't have to just bend over backwards for you and just spoil you to death. But they don't need to be causing issues. And if they're causing stress or hurt or trauma or misery or anything that is not of love, they need to just go, because nobody has time for that. Like, for real. Like, I'm like in a no nonsense energy right now. Like, come correct or do not come at all. You meet me with love, I'm gonna meet you with love. If you come to me with some BS, I'm not even gonna give you that. I'm gonna give you nothing. But I get, like, when it comes to love and people that you care about, it's hard. But no, like I said, nobody has time for that. You just gotta get to that point. And I feel like some of y'all, and don't take this the wrong way, y'all haven't been hurt enough. I've been hurt enough to the point where it's like, don't even try it. Like, don't even try it. It's nothing. It's nothing. I've been through enough. There's nothing no one can do to me, say to me. It's too late. Come correct. Come with love. That's all I can tell you. Me even explaining that to somebody is me doing them a favor, because I don't do that for nobody. No one. Like, once I tell you one time, it's like, now I'm gonna tell you, I'm not gonna tell you again. like you know how your mom, I'm not gonna tell you again. You better pick them clothes up off the floor. I'm not gonna tell you again. Like, that's not me. Like, I'm literally not going to tell you again. Because at this point now you're playing in my face. And that's like, excuse me? Like, you're playing in my face. Like, that's like slapping the face to me. Like, how dare you? I warned you and you still tried me again? Mm-mm. Wait, I'm missing things. Haters are everywhere. They are. I'm excited for October too. It's my birthday month. Okay. Shout out to the October babies. My brother's birthday is in October. Because I don't want God to think I'm complaining. LOL, I don't know. One thing I'm going to do is complain to God. Okay? If you're going to complain to anybody, you can complain to God. I feel like God just be laughing at me. Like, girl, stop. Complain. Go ahead. Complain to God. Write it down if you have to. He don't care. And what's crazy is the 13th, which falls on. Ooh, nice. 13 is a good number. They just try to convince us that it's not. That's a great number. I think that's a very spiritual number. I'm sure that'll be a very important day. Avoid toxic people. It's hard, but you must protect your life. Yes, and sometimes you will slip up by accident and give somebody your energy, but I just feel like the awareness of that is everything. And you can get yourself together. You can get back right. It's nothing to it. Players players mess up too. Your views are yours. Never give your followers your personal opinion about life that's private and something to be kept to you. What? That's the whole point of me having my platform, is for me to give my own personal views. And clearly I'm doing something right, so I'm going to continue to do that. Every once in a while, somebody will come along and not agree, but I don't care. That's a good thing. That's a good thing if people disagree with me. Shout out to the UK. I've been through enough already. Also, I'm not tolerating drama. No, not at this big age. I'm in a place now where it's just softness and princess treatment and living my best life, eating good, living better. I'm not doing any drama. I'm not dealing with any drama. I'm not dealing with any negative people, anything low vibrational. It will be none of that. It just will be none of that. Okay? And I'm going to continue to give it to myself and attract people who are on the same type of time as me. But there will be no drama. Like, that's so not in my life. I be seeing stuff on social media, people got drama, and I just, as entertaining as it can be, I just try not to absorb it too much because I be feeling dumb watching some of the stuff I see on social media. Like, I just feel like the aliens is probably looking at us like, I don't even know what word they would use to describe us, because it's just imbeciles. I just feel I could just feel kind of slow sometimes looking at that stuff. Like, I can't observe it too much. Every once in a while, okay, a kiki haha, but not too much. Not too much, because that's not the energy that I'm embodying. And even like if I get on TikTok, like a lot of times I see on TikTok there's women who are sharing their stories about having like deadbeat fathers and their boyfriend cheating on them and just toxic stuff surrounding relationships. Because I am attracting a certain type of relationship that's not toxic and it's not rooted in dysfunction, I can no longer watch those type of videos, and I have to like block them or just scroll past them or say I'm not interested. I more so enjoy seeing videos of women who are like living their best life, whether they're single or not. They're happy. They got their little skincare routine. They're at home cooking meals, sipping wine. They have their own little hobbies where they go to dance class or Pilates, or they're in their garden, taking care of their kids, having fun, going to the park and going to fairs. Like, I like seeing stuff like that. That's the energy that I'm in. I can no longer relate to the toxic stuff, and I don't like to see it. I don't want to hear about the baby daddy, baby mama drama. I don't want to hear that you married some dude who wasn't good for you and is treating you like you're a single mom. Like, I don't want to see things like that. Although those are real stories and support groups are necessary, that's not my energy. And I want you guys, I'm saying that also so you guys use that as an example. What you consume on social media, especially if you're on social media a lot, will affect you. So if you plan on being a husband, then you don't need to be following pages that are toxic and belittle women. If you plan on being a wife, follow some other women who are married and have good, happy relationships. Even if you don't know what's going on the inside, that's not your business. But at least from what you see, does it make you happy to see that? Does it look like positivity being put out into the world? Won't you watch that? Stop consuming all the toxic stuff if that's not the life you want to live. Not too much. Every once in a while, you're going to come across something like that, and that's okay. But 80, I'm going to say 90% of the time, what you consume needs to match your vibration, okay? So, yeah. And it's not all about relationships. It can be a single man or a single woman. But are they living the life that you want? Watch them. See what they're about and let it inspire you, you know? My eye keeps twitching. I don't like it. Yeah, I've slipped up and gave them energy. Did I catch myself and work on it? Man and woman should keep the conversation to their self, their higher self-care to have a healthy relationship. Yeah, I definitely feel like, at least for me, everybody's different. I would prefer my relationship to be private. But everybody's different. Yes, self-love and avoid the drama. It lowers your vibes. Yes, it really does. Like, I don't like seeing stuff like that. Like, when I was coming up, I used to really like that show called Bad Girls Club. And all those shows like that, or a woman would be in a house, and even now they have them like on Zeus. I used to really like those shows. Now I can barely watch them because it's like, it's just so, like, this is a mess. It's just everybody look a mess, and everybody is doing it for money and views and clout. That's why I say clout is a hell of a drug. Like, you can go on TV and embarrass yourself and act a fool, and some of them are really like that, so they don't even think they're embarrassing themselves. Y'all gonna get on here and act like this? Like, this is a mess. It's just a mess, and I can't stand it. I can't stand it. I will not be tuning in. That's how I know I'm evolving, because the things I used to like, I don't like no more. I can't relate to it no more. It's just everything right now looks a mess. I'm tired of seeing it. I don't even know how to avoid certain stuff anymore unless I just stay off of my phone. Because it's like they're putting the toxicity in your face and you can't escape it. You can't get rid of it. It's like way too much going on. And the worst part to me is seeing children involved in it. I hate seeing children involved in toxicity and it being posted on social media. And I just feel like right now, like millennial and Gen Z, like our children, and I don't mean your children specifically, but as a whole, our children are going to grow up to resent us for the way we have used them as a collective for social media clout. And it's just sad and it's disgusting. Like, I seen this video. What was it about though? Oh, this little girl, she had been like 8 years old, was laying in bed, and this mom was screaming in her face, yelling at her, trying to get her, coach her into saying that her ex, or I guess the girl's dad, was abusing her, and she posted it on social media. And then I seen another video. A woman was, I guess she felt like her heart was in the right place, posted this little sweet 2-3-year-old girl with the 1,000-yard stare, like this. And she can't, her face is like, is just stuck like that because she has been traumatized and been through some horrific things. And she posted on social media. Like, you posted this little girl's face all over social media. One day this little girl is not going to be a little girl anymore, and she's going to grow up and she's going to be an adult, or she's going to be a young girl, and you posted her trauma all over social media. And I don't get why people think stuff like that is okay. And it's just sickening. There was a video I seen of this dad. I don't know why he posted this. His daughter, it was probably like my daughter's age, like 3 years old, and she was twerking in the camera, and he walked by and he popped her on her butt, And he posted on social media, and it was like, oh, that's a great dad. That's a great dad. And I'm like, how is he a good dad? You're offended that your daughter was twerking in the camera, but then you posted it for millions of pedophiles to see. But you're a great dad because you popped her on the butt. Why did that even make it to social media? Why do I see your 3-year-old daughter twerking on social media to begin with unless you uploaded it? So why are you mad at her? That video is never going to go away. It's going to be there forever. But you're dad of the year because you stopped her. Boy, bye. I'm sick of it. Like, please leave these kids alone. Stop posting your kids involved in toxicity and all this stuff. Like, just stop. Like, these kids is really going to grow up to hate their parents because the stuff I be seeing is just, especially on TikTok. Especially. I'm really starting to think that app is like, I don't know. It was such a good thing, and it can be if you're following the right people, but the way people use their kids on there, like, I know I keep giving y'all examples. I just seen so much. This guy, he has a daughter. She's so cute, but she's overweight. And he knows people tune in and watch him because his daughter is overweight. And now he posting her all the time, eating stuff and cooking dinner. Like, you a trifling ass. I'm sorry, y'all. I just don't like that. No, kids should not be. It's a hot mess with those dramatic reality shows. It can be funny. I just don't consume it too much. Like, do it in doses, like here and there, but don't tune in too much. I can't tune in too much because it just starts to mess with my spirit. But anyway, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm done talking about that. But if you have ever done it, stop. Because the internet is forever, and your kid is going to see it one day. And they're probably going to be pissed off. I'm probably about to get off. It seems like there's a lot of children on my live tonight. I don't know how they found me. But nonetheless, they did. If you guys have any more questions, ask them. But if not, I'm going to get out the live. Questions that are relevant. Not just anything, but relevant questions. I feel like I need to do a cleanse after this. I feel like there's been a lot of really just strange people tonight. And it's not even that late. Now, this has been a very, just weird live. I appreciate the people who asked me relevant questions and kept it cute, but it just seems like a lot of children are finding me. This is not what I meant when I said I wanted to reach the youth. Give y'all a few more minutes. If you missed the live, just watch the beginning, probably like the first 20-30 minutes. And you'll get the main topic. Hello from Russia. Oh my goodness. Y'all are everywhere. If you haven't already, y'all follow me on my business Instagram. I made some new merch for my ladies. I'm not making merch for men, so stop asking me. I just want to know what you guys think of the merch I made. You just gotta remember, hold on. You just gotta remember people are where they are mentally. Some post for clout and others post because they are proud of their kids. Their kid is all they have. Perception paints your reality. Yeah, but the examples I gave were clout. That's what I'm talking about. I'm like it's what's understood doesn't have to be explained. Obviously, we know there's people who post their kids because they love them, but I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about people who post for clout, and that's what I said. And I just find it to be weird. Appreciate your vibe and knowledge as always. I'm gonna try to manifest instead of just accepting everything. Oh no, we don't do that. Don't put that energy out. If it's not what you want, don't accept it. Period. Even if you can't change your circumstances immediately and with manifestation, especially if you haven't reached that master manifester level, it takes longer for you to manifest. And while you're going through that time frame, just because right now you're not in your ideal situation does not mean that you will not be a couple months from now or next year. And because time does not exist truly and everything is happening at one time, you need to remember that, and remember that when you're manifesting, that if you are intending to be something or someone or have something or whatever, you already have it. You just have not reached that point in time yet. So just remember that. But yeah, we don't accept things unless it's exactly what we want, because we're gonna put out the energy of, I'm a millionaire, I have my dream car, I have perfect health, I have a beautiful family. We're putting out that energy right now, even if it's not showing up in this physical reality, because that's how we draw it to us. Thoughts are electric, feelings are magnetic, okay? But I'm going to get off because I don't see any more questions. Just a bunch of trolls. But y'all, cleanse your energy tonight. Pray, like I always say. Stay hydrated. And make sure you're stepping into the energy of exactly what you intend to be, okay? But I love you guys. Bye.